Hi everyone, so let's proceed with a very interesting concept that is JShell in Java. This is basically best if you want to test something while creating a project and you don't want to write long line of code. Okay, so first we'll see what is JShell. It's an interactive Java shell. It was introduced in Java 9 that allows you to, before Java 9, you won't see this feature, but it was introduced in Java 9. It allows you to write Java code, execute it line by line, and get immediate output without creating a full Java program. It works like a calculator on a console for Java. I know you didn't understand anything, but I'll show you in editor what does I mean by JShell and how things are working. For example, if you want to calculate two numbers, right? Let's see. I'll just open my VS Code. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So let's see, we want to create a program, say add num, okay, dot Java. So what we will do, public class add num, and we'll take this int num1 as first number, num2 as second number, and then we'll add them. Then we'll see, for now, let's just see some. I don't want you to get confused with what all these things mean. Later you will get these also. Now we'll print the sum. So do you know what will be the output? The output will be 30. Let's run this program. Either way, you can run like this. We'll click on run. Add num.class file will get generated on the left hand side. It first got compiled and then got executed, and you get the sum as 30. But for just adding two numbers, you see, you need to write 8 lines of code. But what if you don't want to write so long code and you don't want to like spend so much of your time? What you can do is you can just in your terminal write JShell. It will open an interactive shell. See, it opened JShell. Now you can directly write what do you want. For example, you want the output for 10 plus 20, that is 30. You want to subtract two numbers, subtract them. You want to print hello world, system dot out dot print, and in double quotes write hello world. So was this, see, you got the output in just one line. You did not to create a class, need not to write the main method and do all these things. So this was the advantage of JShell. Now we'll proceed with PPT. Now you'll be able to better understand it. So if you read these lines again, you are better able to understand it's an interactive Java shell introduced in Java 9 that allows you to write Java code, execute it line by line, and get immediate output without creating a full Java program. So why it was introduced? Because before JShell, you need to write a complete Java program, the class, then the main method inside that class. Then you, if you want to print something, then system.out.println and do all those stuff. And then you need to compile it using, either you can directly do it with ID or you compile it with Javac and the class name dot Java. Then you need to run that with Java, and what is the name here? Okay, like for example, hello.java, and then you have to run it using hello. So this was time consuming for small tests. So JShell solves this problem. We have seen we were able to directly print hello world, and we were able to do some arithmetic operations directly, and we were getting the output. So how JShell works? You open JShell using the command JShell. I have shown you in the terminal. Directly write JShell. It will open an interactive kind of terminal for you. You can directly write your Java statements like this. You can print hello Jyoti, or you can print any number, or you can perform some arithmetic operations, and you will see output immediately there only. No class, no main method required. Just write whatever you want. So what can you do in JShell? You can print values, you can perform calculation, you can test Java syntax, you can try small code snippets. Also, you can learn Java faster. If you want to remember like these, if you are a beginner, you must be starting with printing something on console instead of writing whole program again and again. You just start using JShell and write system.out.println and whatever string you want to pass and whatever output you want, just write that. Okay. Now, what is the difference between JShell and normal Java? In JShell, you need not to create a class, but in normal Java program, that is very important and necessary. Same is with main method, not required in JShell, but very necessary and important for Java program. Compilation is automatic. Here we have to manually compile, either using terminal or using run code in any IDE. Output is instance. It is after run because first code will get compiled, then it will run. And it is JShell is best for learning and testing, but for real application, we don't use JShell. We use normal Java coding. Then real life uses of JShell, it's beginner learning Java can use this testing small logic, checking API behavior and interview preparation. The people who are interested in that, they can use JShell. It is not used for building the application, but it is for practicing and experimentation. For example, if you create a complete web application, then you have some APIs, REST APIs. So every time you don't want to write complete API code and you want to test whether it is being like it's going to interceptor and we are able to fetch the data or post the data and something. For that tasks, you can use JShell. So interview ready answer is JShell is an interactive Java shell introduced in Java 9. It allows developers to execute Java statements directly without creating a class or main method. It is mainly used for learning, testing, and experimenting with Java code. If an interviewer asks you what is JShell, you should answer this. Okay. So this was all about JShell. I think you will uh, get what I told you already. So that's all. Thanks. Bye bye.